Hey everyone, Luke here with Guardian Fleet Safety, checking out a brand new 2022 Dodge Durango Pursuit for the Wright County Sheriff's Office. This thing is pretty sick. Let's check it out. All right, folks, first things first, make sure to check us out on Facebook. There's a lot of content on there you're not going to see on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you're getting notified every time we come out with a sweet new video. So, on this thing here, up in the front fog light corners, we have sound off signal 4x2s in dual color. And those have a wedge back plate, so they're angled correctly. Because remember, we don't want lights on these that are not angled correctly. If you just bolt the light on there, it's going to point towards the ground. That's a big no-no. We have the factory wig-wag going on in the daylight running, or daytime running light ring, I guess you would call that. In the grill, we have a pair of sound-off signal grill deck lights. Those are dual color. Again, drive level 3, blueprint. We just flash them red-blue. And then you may not be able to see it in the camera, but we have a Opticom strobe tube in there for the traffic preemption to change the stop lights from red to green. All right, moving on down the side here, we have our sound off signal intersector under the mirror. This one just has the agency logo right on the door there, courtesy of Advanced Graphics out of Vadnais Heights. Now folks, they can design any design you want, come up with it, work with you on what you want, and then they can actually drop ship those anywhere in the nation. And so if you don't have somebody locally that can do your decals, don't mess around, get the good stuff. They only deal with 3M, high quality 3M vinyl. You know, some of these other shops that we see come in with decals done other places, you know, it's fallen off after a couple years. Don't even waste your time with that. Call these guys. They can send you the kit. You can have somebody locally just put it on. It's going to be the right stuff. Just don't mess around, do it right. Up in the windshield there, we have two sound off signal shrouds with dual color M-Power lights. And then we have our sound off signal N-Force interior visor bar. And again, this is drive level 3. This is obviously a full blueprint package. Drive level 3, you know, we get the faster flashing lights and all that stuff. In the side windows here, we have the sound off signal M-Power lights. And then we have the sound off signal deck light in the back. And you can see in there what that looks like. It's behind the window bar. So prisoner can't get to it. The wires are all tucked away. That's why we use that nice little M-Power light in there. Moving on towards the back, we are flashing our factory running light ring, I guess you would call it, against the factory reverse bulbs. And I'm sorry, not factory reverse bulbs, we replaced those. They're the factory housings, but we replaced the halogen bulbs with LEDs. And then we have a pair of sound off signal 4x2 lights right there, as you can see. And those lower lights, yes, actually both of them, to be honest, both of them have wedges on them. And I know it might be kind of hard to see there. You can see it on this one a little better, that it has a wedge. So it needs to have a wedge. If you just slap some lights there, they're not going to point back correctly, and then you get 100 feet back from the car and, you know, you might as well not have any lights on at all. Okay, let's go check out the interior of the vehicle here. Man, this thing is sharp. Love this thing. Now when we open the door, it's going to go into park mode because that's how, not anything we program, but that's what the vehicle thinks as soon as you open the door that you're in park. So lights are going to slow down. You guys have seen that before. So here's the interior. We have a Gamber Johnson vehicle-specific console for the new 21 Plus Durangos. We have our Gamber Johnson printer armrest. And then we have a hint mount that's holding our docking station and our keyboard for our GTAC A140. And then we have a stalker radar, the 2X up there. And then we also have a WatchGuard camera. So this console setup is amazing for officers. If you kind of see, you know, when you're sitting in the driver's seat here, everything's angled towards you. So it's not like some of the other brands where it's flat across the top. You know, you really get a lot of storage pocket there. You get cup holders, easily accessible cup holders. So it works out really, really great. We have very few complaints about this style console in any of these. So it's, in my opinion, the best option out there. Okay, back to here, we have a Satina dual weapons rack. One for the AR and one for the shotgun. Radio speaker up high so we can actually hear it when we're cruising down the road really fast. Back seat's pretty cut and dry. We got the Satina 10BS. Got Satina window bars. Hey, check out the trunk area here, which actually I forgot. On these Dodges, we have to grab the fob and push the button. So, my apologies. So, we will push said button and open the hatch. At the bottom of the hatch, we have sound off signal 3-inch M-Power lights. See that there? Don't mind this. This is going back to the customer. That's not in the vehicle here. We have our Satina 12VS rear partition, and then all of our electronics are under here. So again, not to sound like a broken record, but everything's labeled. All the fuses are in one spot. It's all done nice and professional and pretty. No sloppy work here. That's why we continue to grow as a business, keep our customers, and grab lots of new customers, because we really do care about the quality that we're producing here. I'm going to slide this back real quick. I see a lot of outfitters putting stuff in here, but I don't like that, because this is an amazing spot for the customer to put their own stuff in. So for you outfitters watching, don't be lazy and put stuff here, put it there. Got our hatch lights, all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, we're gonna look under the hood real quick here. Not that there's really anything super special to show you. Oh, of course, magnetic mic in the door for the PA mic. So, what I want to show is, sorry, I'm trying to unlatch the hood here while I talk. So again, just want to show the quality of the wiring that we're doing here. So this is our wiring that's coming up and through here. This is our master circuit breaker. So if we trip this, everything in the vehicle dies that we've installed aftermarket. So there's nothing that's, if it needs to go in for service or any of that stuff, it's capped off right there. And you can see all the wires, you know, it just looks professional, it looks well done. It's not done crappy. So, and then we always add a sticker on there to make sure if the vehicle dies for some reason, which it should not, but if it does end up dying, that this, before you jump start the car, that this gets tripped, because it can damage sensitive electronics. And not necessarily because, like, hey, if you did it right and you fused stuff, it shouldn't hurt the electronics, right? Well, wrong. There's an inrush of electricity, of amperage, and those fuses take a second to blow. So when you jump start the car, yes, it is possible, even if everything is fused properly, to mess it up a little bit. So don't do that. There's a nice shot of everything once it goes into park. Our nice back forth red blue. Our squads are known all over the Midwest for this. So if you see this on the side of the road, in the Midwest, chances are it's probably a squad that came out of our shop, or one of the only shops I'm aware of that build squads like this, although some of our competitors are always stealing our ideas. So I know in our area locally, if you see this, for sure it's one of our builds. So folks, I can't say enough again about going to our Facebook page and making sure to follow us there. There's a lot of content that you're missing if you're only watching us on YouTube. And make sure to subscribe here, click that notification bell. Don't be lazy. Call us if you guys need anything. We have a whole bunch of F-150 police responders, interceptors on order, as well as Tahoes on order. So later in 2022, we'll have a lot of stock units that should be arriving. So always feel free to call us if you're looking for turnkey packages. Yeah, so appreciate it, guys. Be safe. We'll catch you next time.